Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. When most people think of New York City, what comes to mind? The dazzling lights of Times Square, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, right? And don't get me wrong, those places are iconic for a reason. But I've lived here for years, and I'm here to tell you that the real magic of New York, the soul of this city, is found far away from the massive crowds and the selfie sticks. It's in the quiet corners, the local spots, and the hidden treasures that most tourists fly right over. So today, I'm taking you on a personal tour. Forget the guidebooks. Hey, this is my New York. We're going beyond Times Square to discover the places that make this city truly special. Are you ready? Let's go. Our first stop is a place that feels like a secret garden floating on the Hudson River, Little Island at Pier 55. This isn't just a park, it's a work of art. Built on these incredible, tulip-shaped pillars, the whole island rises and falls like a rolling hill. As you walk up the winding paths, the noise of the city just melts away. You're surrounded by over 350 species of flowers, trees, and shrubs. Every turn reveals a new, stunning view of the Manhattan skyline or the river. It's the perfect spot to bring a coffee, find a quiet bench, and just breathe. There's even a small amphitheater where they sometimes have free concerts. It's one of those places that reminds you how nature and urban life can come together in the most beautiful way. Honestly, it's my go-to spot when I need a little escape without leaving the city. Alright, from the west side, let's head east, way east, to a neighborhood that holds so much history, the Two Bridges area, tucked right between the Brooklyn and Manhattan bridges. This isn't your trendy Soho or your bustling Midtown. This is old-school New York. As you wander these streets, you'll see historic tenement buildings, local fish markets that have been here for generations, and some of the best, most authentic Chinese food you'll find anywhere. Forget the tourist traps in Chinatown's main drags. Here you can find tiny, family-run spots serving up incredible hand-pulled noodles or dumplings for just a few bucks. One of my favorite things to do is just walk along the East River waterfront here. The view of the bridges framing the skyline is absolutely breathtaking, especially at sunset. It feels gritty, real, and completely untouched by the commercialism you see elsewhere. It's a powerful glimpse into the city's immigrant past and its living present. Let's journey uptown, past the major museums, to a place that feels like stepping into another country. I'm talking about the Met Cloisters, perched on a hill in Fort Tryon Park in Washington Heights. The Cloisters is a branch of the Metropolitan Museum of Art dedicated to the art and architecture of medieval Europe. But here's the amazing part. The building itself is constructed from parts of 5 different French abbeys. When you walk through its halls and courtyards, you're literally walking through history. The gardens are planted according to medieval manuscripts. The stained glass windows are stunning, and the famous unicorn tapestries are just magical. The surrounding park offers some of the most spectacular views of the Hudson River and the Palisades. It's a peaceful, contemplative experience that feels a million miles away from the chaos of downtown. It's a true escape to another time and place. Okay, art and history are amazing, but let's talk about something really unique. Have you ever heard of the New York City T-shirt Museum? No, it's not a real museum. It's a tiny, one-of-a-kind shop in the East Village called Mr. Throwback. This place is an absolute treasure chest for anyone who loves vintage sports gear and 80s and 90s nostalgia. The owner, Michael, is a legend. He sources the most incredible vintage snapbacks, jerseys, and pop culture T-shirts you've ever seen. Walking in there is like a trip down memory lane. You'll find everything from original Space Jam gear to obscure Knicks sweatshirts from the Patrick Ewing era. It's not about high fashion. It's about a passion for a specific time and culture. Even if you don't buy anything, just chatting with Michael and browsing the collection is an experience in itself. It's a perfect example of a small, passion-driven business that gives a neighborhood its character. From vintage clothes to vintage books, our next stop takes us to a place that every book lover needs to know about. It's called Argosy Bookstore, and it's located in Midtown East. Founded in 1925, it's the oldest independent bookstore in New York City. This place is 6 floors of literary heaven. It's packed to the ceiling with old books, antique maps, and historic prints. The smell of old paper hits you the moment you walk in. It's not one of those slick modern bookstores. It's a labyrinth of shelves where you can get lost for hours, can find first editions, out-of-print treasures, and beautiful leather-bound classics. The staff are incredibly knowledgeable and can help you find almost anything. In a city where old businesses are constantly being replaced, Argosy is a beautiful, stubborn survivor. It's a monument to the printed word and a must-visit for anyone who believes in the magic of a real physical bookstore. Now I want to share my absolute favorite hidden gem in all of New York City. It's a place I go to clear my head and feel inspired. It's Greenwood Cemetery in Brooklyn. Okay, I know what you're thinking, a cemetery. But trust me, this is not a spooky or sad place. It's a stunning 478-acre oasis of rolling hills, glacial ponds, and incredible historic monuments. It was founded in 1838 and was actually one of America's first rural cemeteries, which inspired public parks like Central Park. Walking or biking through its winding paths feels like you're in a vast, peaceful sculpture garden. The views of the Manhattan skyline from its highest points are unbelievable. It's also an accredited arboretum, home to thousands of trees, including some of the oldest in the city. It's a place of history, nature, and profound tranquility. You'll find the graves of famous New Yorkers like Jean-Michel Basquiat and Leonard Bernstein. But you'll also find quiet solitude. It's a reminder that even in the most energetic city on earth, there are places of deep peace and beauty waiting to be discovered. So there you have it, a small glimpse into my New York. From a floating island and a medieval castle to a vintage t-shirt shop and a historic cemetery. These are the places that don't make the front page of travel guides. But they are the places that hold the city's stories, its character, and its soul. They show that New York is more than just a collection of landmarks. It's a living, breathing city made up of countless unique neighborhoods and hidden corners. So next time you're here, I challenge you. Step off the beaten path. Wander into a neighborhood you've never heard of. Pop into a small shop that looks interesting. Talk to the locals. I promise you, that's where you'll find the New York you'll truly fall in love with. Thanks so much for joining me on this adventure today. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more hidden gems, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And please, drop a comment below and tell me about your favorite hidden spot in your city. I'd love to hear about it. See you in the next one.